Welcome to Everything Currency. This is a show where we talk about everything currency and mo. I'm your host Jay, and today I just want to first say, do you guys want to see a coin that went up 1000x in one day? Check this out. There's this coin right here, Greek. Now, don't buy this. This is not financial advice. Nothing that I ever say is financial advice, but for sure, don't buy this because look on BitMax right now. If you were to go, I thought I had it pulled up already, but hold on. If you were to go to BitMax and look for this coin, just look at the top coin right now. This Greek token is up 1200%. That is crazy. Now the liquidity is super low, in the hundreds of dollars. Like, if you wanted to buy, $1,000, $8,000 of this or $2,000 of this, you're gonna have a hard time selling it at that price. But just to see that, I was just like, man, that's crazy. But in this video, I want to show you guys a little bit of how I like to ride these pumps that are gonna may or may not keep happening, but for right now they're happening, and how to ride them, because if it already pumped, kind of like if it already went up like 5x 10x, it's a little bit more risky. So as you guys know, I like to keep telling you guys, you gotta minimize your risk. You gotta minimize your risk. You gotta minimize your risk. There's so much risk in cryptocurrency. Like, majority of people will probably lose their money trying to chase coins and trying to chase the low cap gems and trying to chase coins. Me, I just found a couple projects that I was really into, and I started promoting them on this channel, and they ended up doing good for me. And as we go forward with this channel, I'll show you guys how I decided to pick those products and those coins and stuff, if that's what you guys want to know. But I'm gonna pull up, let's see, you guys know I'm gonna pull up DOS already. This thing is going crazy. This thing is going crazy. So I want to show you guys a little bit of where I was trading it at. So down here is where I was getting some coins, and I was like, oh, this, it had a little pump right here. It was sleep. I was like, man, this is a good project. I had a little bit, and I was like, man, this thing is, but it was sleep. And then it started to curve up a little bit. I was like, okay. And then it got into this little range right here for a little bit. My green light, I was like, okay. It pumped right here, super crazy, but it had these wicks, and the wicks are because the liquidity is low. So keep in mind, like I say, there's risk with these projects. Like, if you go and you say, hey, I'm gonna buy 1 billion tokens, you better hope that in the future people are gonna be there to buy those tokens from you. I always say that, and I'm gonna keep saying it again. And if you have a whole bunch of tokens, you want to get them off, you have to keep selling them at little by little, so you don't mess up the price on Uniswap. And then I don't know about that one. But how I ride these things is I'll put it on, let's say the 4-hour chart. And this thing has been super hard to do because it's just steady pumping like crazy. So this was my take profit right here, and I was like, you know what, this is where my stop loss is at. If it drops below 7 cents, then hey, I'm happy with what I got. I'm staking, and if anything happens where this thing starts falling off of a cliff, and hopefully it doesn't fall too farther than this, let me pull it up. The 200 moving average is kind of one of the most important ones, and it's way down here. Damn. Hopefully it don't pull back, but let's see, let's pull up the 50, and I like to make the 50 red. Yeah, so right around the 50, if it keeps going up, then hopefully it doesn't pull back further than that, because this thing is just gone super parabolic. But as it goes up, as you guys know, I made a video about stop losses. As it goes up, just keep moving the stop loss up. So it's like when this thing went crazy right here and it came right here to 7 cents, and then I was like, wait, is this thing really gonna keep climbing? I was like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get some more. And then it's like once it gets right here, stop loss goes up. make that red. Then once it gets right, I'll move it to the 1 hour time frame so you can see it better. So you see, like, when you zoom in, there's these areas where it kind of levels out, right? So I'm like, stop loss goes up, stop loss goes up, stop loss goes up, stop loss goes up. And then when I just seen that the team just got super active and they had a whole bunch more admins and they had all this stuff going on with, like, you know, things coming in the future, I was like, okay, I started getting a lot more confident about this. But confidence is not gonna get you any money, and it's not gonna protect you from losing it if things get hacked. If, you know, anything can happen, just know that. If Bitcoin just decides that it wants to take a dip or something crazy happens with Bitcoin, you know, like with coronavirus, you see what that could do to portfolios if you were here. But yeah, you know, I'll just keep moving the stop loss up, and then, you know, 17 cents, you know, so you just keep moving the stop loss up. This thing has been moving so crazy, it's been even hard to do that, because if you put it on the daily, it's like, pff, the heck. So let's look at another coin. So I was looking at AKRO yesterday, and it did fall through the curve and it came down pretty hard, you know what I'm saying? But it's like right here, you know, this thing came up 30%, moved the stop loss up, and then it went right here, ranged for a little bit, then it came up 25%. You know what I'm saying? Put the stop loss at the bottom of the wicks, and hopefully try not to get wicked out with these little scammy little wicks right here. But this was after it already broke this curve that I was like hoping that it was gonna keep on going and keep on going, but it broke it pretty tough, and it took a dip down a good 25%. But if I were to draw, oh wait, that's not what I wanted to draw. So a lot of these coins are going to start having these retracements. I hope not. I don't know. Nobody knows. You know, this is just to give you an idea. If it starts having a retracement or something like that, like this one, like AKRO, and as you guys can tell, like, I'm not a super pro or nothing, but this helps me out just to do a little, you know, protecting myself, because I was here in the bear market and I watched my portfolio just deplete, and I'm not trying to do that again. When things go up, I'm trying to keep them up. I'm in good spirits right now. I'm super happy. These coins like pumped super crazy lately. That's why I'm like, I don't know, has euphoria hit in for the rest of the market yet? I don't know, because a lot of people are in the top 100, and you know, that's where it's a little bit more safer, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, the people in the top 100, they have more money to hire more developers and make sure things actually happen the way they want it to happen. So if this comes back down in my range in here for a little bit, but where's the 50% at? Where is it at? This green line. So if it comes down, hopefully it just does something with this line. So I'm gonna extend this and try to leave it on the chart. You know, Kucoin, I don't know, it might not keep it on there, but I'll try to. And yeah, so right around that green line is where that trend line is on my chart, and that's what I'll start looking at. So and then even with this, like, I'll be all transparent with you guys, like, I didn't even have a stop loss right here because I was hoping that it kept going up with this curve, and I got too excited, too confident, and then yeah, it went down 25%, and then it's starting to create this little thing called a bear flag. This thing is kind of created a little thing called a bear flag. It's on the 1 hour chart. Put it on the 4. Not much happening already though, but if you put it on the 1 hour, maybe I don't know. If you're like a Texas technical analysis super expert, you've been in stocks for 92 years, let me know how I'm doing. But like I said, these things help me out, man, so I'll bring them to you guys to see if they can help you guys out. So yeah, if this thing goes up and hits the top of this, then it might come down, and then it just might create another little We can't even see that. Can't even see that. Okay. My bad. Am I talking too low? Somebody told me that I should be more precise. My bad. And then it comes here, and hopefully it doesn't come to this line right here. It's crazy how like you can just extend something from the past, and then later on you check it and it ends up holding up. That's like the craziest thing that I like about technical analysis. So look at, this is where that confluence is on both of these lines. So that's very interesting. If it breaks below here, oh man, we're going back down. But yeah, so this red line right here is where my stop loss is gonna be for AKRO. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to go below that. Not trying to go below that. So like, subscribe, turn on post notifications. I hope videos like this help you out, because as you're out here just being like, hey, what coins pump, what coins don't pump, you need to know what happens when things start getting ready. And I mean, when things start actually happening. You know what I mean? And if you don't have a plan, you could lose. You know what I mean? You will lose. Like, if this keeps going down right here on this chart, you will lose. So hope this helps you out. If you have any questions, put them in the comment box. Till next time, peace.